Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey baby, it's me. I was just calling to chat with you a little bit while you're on your break, but I guess I just missed you or something. Anyway, I hope that you're having a good day so far, despite working the morning shift. I know you absolutely hate it, but at least you can get off work earlier, right? That's always a good thing, no?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I told myself
Whatever, if you wanna go, I'm down. Darling, we'll make the biggest thing.
Well, well, well. I think I'm supposed to be live right now. The countdown didn't go too much over the limit, right? First and foremost, let's get some music going. Now, I hope this isn't too loud. Let's put it like there. Maybe. Let me know if it's too loud or not. So anyways, this is gonna be a little bit of a quicker stream, maybe an hour, but not much, honestly.
Jonathan Tucker. Hello again, Uncle Andy. Love the new music.
Well, hello,
How are you?
hello, Jonathan. I am doing good. As I was saying, it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream today. I pulled an all-nighter. And why so? Well, I was building this thing you're looking at right now. Probably not the wisest move, but yeah, I pulled an all-nighter just to pull this off. And yes, it is morning for me right now, 9 a.m. morning. So good morning to you all, and or good afternoon or good evening. I don't know where you're from. But anyways, as the stream title kind of spoiled already, and the thumbnail as well, I made a hangar bay, or at least started making one. Mostly done the interior, not a lot on the exterior, but I will showcase what I've done so far. Also, I've been working on the living module. I will showcase all of those changes as well. And kind of at the end of all this showcasing, etc., I want to start a new module as well, just to get an idea what I'm gonna build next, etc., etc. Hold on, I'm just checking everything works. Game audio works, yes, yes, yes. But Jonathan, how are you? Let me know. Where are you from? Is it a morning for you as well, or a late evening perhaps if you're from the USA or something? But anyways, let's go in here. So, as you can see, I've mostly done the interior so far. So we only have one kind of connector / landing pad in here for one singular ship. And I'm fine with it. There isn't too much space for multiple ships.
Jonathan Tucker. Pretty good. I'm from the west coast of the US, it's 11 p.m. for me.
So it's actually quite a nice time for you to be consuming a stream, I guess. West coast, yeah, okay. But anyways, yeah, done most of the interior. Well, first off, the lights. I've made these kind of... I don't know what lights these are. Or what do you usually call these? Like stadium lights, almost. But just in a smaller scale, of course. But I've got a couple of these inside here. Of course, this is in the way if a bigger ship would come in, but...
Jonathan
anyways.
Tucker. Floodlights?
I don't know. Let me Google what floodlight is. Yes. Looks like what I wanted to go for. Yes. Thank you. Someone who knows English better than I do. Well, it's your native language, so I would expect you to. Anyways. Also, the floor here beneath the ship is kind of lowered, and we can go there from multiple different places. We have some railings on the sides, not here in the middle because that would make it more difficult to fly in. So we have on both sides kind of upstairs as well, where the arrow is indicating where to go up from. And last stream, I believe, we made the shaft. So I've used that shaft blueprint here as well. So we're just gonna have to fly up because we don't have ladders or anything. Still no interior here yet. Either, like, no lights either. But, yeah. It's a nice view of the hangar itself. From here. I like it a lot. Let's jump down. It's very framey, by the way. What graphics am I rocking here with? The high, okay, well, there's a lot going on, especially with this big boy next to it. It's just... Anyways, moving on. The upstairs on the other side is exactly the same. What I've done here is just a little bit of a control station. Now, I made that big screen there by placing a gravity generator, because it just happens to have one of these big screens on one side, and then just more control buttons here on the top with a bottom panel. Here on the side, this side, I've pasted one of the endpoint modules with the antenna, and on the other side, what have I done? Oh yeah, put a corridor here, just a basic corridor. Yeah, also the same kind of control station here as well. This was something I wanted to try and create from Space Engineers 1, which was the neon lights. I kind of succeeded and kind of not. I tried using the rails and the lights to kind of make the rail glow so that it would look like a beam light, but it didn't work as well as I hoped. Though it still creates that nice effect of blue neon lights fairly well, and of course on each side. And that was a pretty... well, there's a lot of lights which were very annoying to change to the same color of blue and the same intensity, just because, well, the menu looks just absolutely horrible at this stage. Like, I've got all the lights in these like groups and everything. Also, you can't select multiple things if they don't show up in the screen at the same time. So I've selected antenna. If I press shift and left click somewhere down here, it doesn't select everything in between, but it does select everything in between when I can see all the stuff that I'm selecting, like so. Just a dumb little thing that I don't like at the moment about the menu panel, but it's fine. Here at the entrances, both sides are identical. I've made this solar panel at the back and then catwalks right there. The blue of the solar panels works very well with the glowing blue light of the neons on the sides. Also made this some kind of heavy-spaced armor here as well. Have some beams going on. Oh yeah, about beams. I wanted to showcase this as well. So basically these, floodlights? They are coming from the ceiling, and they have like these rails that they can like travel at, and these are spotlights there to mimic some kind of system, I don't know. And I think it looks good. It like adds a little bit of touch to it, where you could actually imagine this would slide left and right on this railing. All the lights have the same kind of railing thing, like so, that though this is next to this block, so well, you don't see it, but anyway, moving on. What else? Oh yeah, also I put turrets on the top. The rail cannon I designed yesterday or the day before. I'm confused which day it is, since pulling an all-nighter. No, it messed up my head a little. But I've got a bunch of energy still, don't worry. But I've made some kind of armor as well around the railgun, so that it kind of has a nest or a stand or whatever mount this might be where it's sitting on top of. Also, the small turrets are used here, and made a little mound or whatever this thing might be called. Made one for it as well, and just this is the very same right there. And that is all I've done with the hangar bay, I believe. Well, I have to say that the bottom isn't finished, and what I had in mind is to create an upside down hangar where there would be drones eventually. And since drones are usually very, very small, you could put them
Jonathan Tucker. I really like your use of railing as detail on the outer hull.
Railing? You mean this one? This railing? That's not much of detail. I've just put it there to figure out if I'm gonna roll with it. I'm not sure yet. Or railing on the outer hull. Now I'm confused. What railing do you mean? But anyways, yeah, at the bottom, kind of another but smaller hangar where you would have those drones be connected like upside down to the ceiling. So that would be the idea, to kind of, well, I can try and do this somehow already. So where did I start that? So that's 2 blocks in. Gotcha. 2 blocks in, like so. Just quickly building a showcase here. I do want to keep the string quite compact, so it would be a small opening like that at the bottom, where you would fly in your drone and then just attach it to the ceiling. And there would be multiple connection points for them because, well, drones are very small and there should be space for them. How do you access them? No clue, because I've already made the interior here and it doesn't really make any sense to have anything go downwards from here, but we'll have to see how I manage this. But then, showcasing the living module that I've been working on off stream as well, there is a completely new turret, and let me just pull out the blueprint of it. There we go. It's a medium turret this time, and I've called it the side turret because it goes on the side of things. So here it is. This would be the correct angle to look it from. As I said, the side. And it's just a turret with 4 Gatling guns. And I do have to say, it looks menacing. Got some spaced armor here on the sides. A little bit of railings again there. And just this kind of pyramid shape almost. So that it slims when going up, and then again, I love the antennas when they're turned off. It just creates more detail, and also pillars there in the middle for each one of these Gatling guns, a spotlight, and then the gun itself. Here in the middle you can't see very well, but there is also a cross made from the pillars, and that would kind of resemble the rotation. If you want to rotate the turret so that it looks left and right, that pillar here in the middle vertically right now would be the one, and if you want to move it up and down, then behind it horizontally would be that pillar that works for that mechanism, but doesn't show very well. I've kind of made it hidden with all the armoring, but I did place them in an earlier prototype of this where they did show more, but I wanted to expand the whole thing outwards a little bit more so that the guns itself would stick out and the whole turret not being like a nod or something, like a small nod, I don't know. But where I've used it is, I am lost. Never mind. Where I've used it is right here, on the sides. As I said, it's a medium-sized turret, so I've put it here on the sides of the living module. I've also done, as you can see, something on the bottom side of this whole thing. It's still not complete, I'm sorry. I just could not figure out anything to do with it yet. But this is where I want the vertical connection point to this module locating at. And it's there ready to be used, kind of, or finished and built and everything like that. Also, turrets here on top use the same one. Well, this is actually where I copied this turret design to the Hangar one. And I need to take a sip of my Coca-Cola here. Talking very much and talking very intensively. So, yeah, use the turrets. Also made the top, kind of. I don't remember how far I was with this in the last stream, but I'm gonna showcase it again anyways. So, we had the round little penis head type of top with this module, but I remade it completely and expanded again this whole thing outwards, going like a plus sign or whatever you might call this. And yeah, I made these little bits, and when I eventually finished the interior as well, this area is gonna be super nice on both sides, where you can see outwards pretty openly and just marvel at the stars, I guess. But my god, is it framey. Like, my computer is struggling to render all of this with high graphics, but I want to showcase it when it's looking good. So, heading inside, I believe I've added lights here, so not every place is dark. Heading downstairs. So this would be the machinery room. I've made, well, it's again not finished, but made an area where the shafts go down, and you have like these rails already here. Going across, again on the other side, another shaft. Let's drop down. Whoa. There we go. Here at the bottom, I wanted to have these glasses, or sorry, windows, where you can see the reactor from. Then have a door to the access panel or control panel of the reactor and everything. You can't go touch it because, well, it's dangerous to go near a nuclear reactor, you know? But here on the other side would be more space for batteries, assemblers. I don't think a refinery can fit in here, but we could chuck a, what's it called? An assembler in here for sure. But a machinery room, all the important bits of whatever. Like, maybe some oxygen tanks could go in here in the future when they get added in. Also, hydrogen tanks, generators, like, I mean those H2O2 generators, etc, etc. Are they called hydrogen engines in SE1? I believe they are. Let's go back up. So I've done all this now, and yeah. We're getting there, but it's been a massive project so far. Just getting this one, well, honestly, a huge module done, but yeah. But I wanted to take, again, a little bit of a break from it and started to make the Hangar module. And I did, well, build this the whole night. And I think it was worth it because I was on a good roll and had, I don't know, I had energy to do all this, so I was pretty happy how it came up so far. I can't think if I've done anything else. Let me just scroll quickly through my blueprints if I forgot anything. Oh yeah, one thing they absolutely need to add is folders for blueprints. Like, this is a mess looking through everything. I can pretty well remember the names of the things that I have here, and I can easily search for them with their name, but still, like, having all the interior blocks, etc. in their own folder, and then a subfolder there for walls, roofs, ceilings, floors, everything like that. Also, I need to do a custom floor pattern, that's for sure. But something to improve on later is definitely still the sides on the living module. Like, yeah, pretty good job from me building this whole turret here, but the background of it is still flat, and there is a lot of that flat space there, which I don't like. Also, I've been trying to figure out what on earth to do with this square here. Well, I made new window covers, but I'm not sure if I like them. Yeah, I'm just uncertain of some bits and places of this module right now, on like what to do with them, what to add or maybe take away, or just completely scrap the idea and do something in its place. You know, like cutting these corners, I don't know. The corners were a nice addition there because we needed more inside space. But yeah, anyways. Also, one thing I kind of want to do here on the top, I really need to turn my graphics down because there's so damn many blocks in this area now. It's gonna look horrible for a second, but just bear with me, guys. Yeah, I need to probably push the turrets outwards a little so that it doesn't block my things here, but let's quickly
Jonathan Tucker.
roll what we have.
What about using the interior cylinder pillars to add pipes as detail?
I've actually done that. Not just here, not here yet. But let's head inside the hangar. I have made like pipes here behind these catwalks. I hope you can see them well. Here we have a red pipe going through, and here we have a yellow one, but definitely something to be considering if we'd like to do it here. I don't think that pipes really belong on the outside of a base. They could work very well in an interior design, that's for sure. Oh yeah, by the way, was like 30 FPS with high graphics outside like all these things. Turned down to medium and we're flat 60. Game looks horrible, but at least it's running very well. And I mean, sorry, game looks like Space Engineers 1, which looks absolutely beautiful still. But I just love ray tracing, man. I love it. So what I wanted was to have some kind of an tower here at the end that would possibly even have an antenna at the top. Of course, not as blocky, but you know what I mean. Something like that. Just give the living module a little hat. You know. Yeah. But I've actually thought about the piping thing, and I think the piping could really work well in the floor details or the ceiling details. Like, imagine this corridor having a pipe going all the way through it, or on the floor, that you would be walking basically on a catwalk and you could see the pipe going under you somehow. That would be pretty cool. Though with the floor design, there's just the problem that catwalk doesn't line, well, this half catwalk doesn't line in the middle because it's 5 blocks wide. See, it just doesn't go into the middle, but we could have, well, I pretty much always have my corridors 2 blocks wide, which would mean that we could have one of the floors kind of aligned to the left and one of the floor designs aligned to the right. So there would be two of these half catwalks on the sides and then just regular armor in the middle. But anyways, what else? About the new modules and stuff to build, etc, etc. I've been getting so many suggestions on what I should build. Like, people have been asking me to build more interiors, people have been asking me to build all kinds of modules, and been asking like, hey, would you build this module? Are you gonna build this module in the future? Yes, I will most likely build all your things, but it's just taking long ass time. It's not an easy process. But yeah, I think in one of my streams like 2-3 days ago, someone suggested, like, or asked me, Andy, are you gonna build a hangar module? Or somewhere where the ships could land in, and well, here it is. Started doing that, and it's come out, well, the start of it has come out pretty nicely, at least so far. So while I talk, I'm just gonna try and replicate this arch thing we have on the other side, but I can't be building these modules all the time. I do want to touch on some other projects in the middle of them, kind of. And those projects would involve like smaller things. And those would be like small ships, drones, maybe some large grid ships, but like maximum they would be destroyers. Like that would be the size at max. What else? What else did I think of? Also, yeah, I don't know. Like, ships are what I thought mostly, and then I want to revisit some of my interiors. Well, I say revisit, but I want to kind of make more versions of them, and I want to, like, you know, I want to have a variety of interiors I can use, so that I'm not just always reusing the same one. Also, now that I've been building so much in SE2, I also want to revisit some of the modules I've made to give them the same look as I have, for example, with this hangar bay here. Just because I've used some cool detailing that I want to use in the older, I say older builds, but they're 1 week max old. But still, I do want to keep the style and theme the same, and I've kind of strayed away from it because I've learned more techniques in the building mechanics this game offers, and those new improved building things I want to implement to the older designs. But yeah, so this is what I had in mind. Having a smaller hangar here where you would fly your drone in and then attach it here at the top. I don't know if the drones will have like the connection point on top of them or below them, but we'll see, we'll see. I mean, it's no issue to kind of fly the drone in like this and then just go basically down or up. How, well, in this case it would be down, so the belly would touch the ceiling. I mean, it's space, so there is no up or down. So, but still. Also, what kind of... No, hold on. We can actually remove these if I remember correctly. Yes, we can. So we don't have these things sticking out of the ceiling. We just gotta use a custom block here, that's all. Also, I've deleted them all, so I've got to make it. Yeah. I've got to make it. And one of those custom blocks that I always need is this one. And it's like the quarter block. I don't know. Could you call it that? Maybe? Like this one. I always need it. Oh, that's not right. The problem with this block though, it's like if you make a mistake and can't undo it, or you just later on want to change something and you've used these blocks when building it, it really sucks to remove these because, well, they're made of these smaller pieces, of course. And about smaller pieces, it really increases the PCU limit, or the PCU amount of the build. And what's funny is there is this here, and now the hangar bay, and if you look at the bottom, you can see that I've approached over 300,000 out of 400,000 of PCU limit, or capacity. And it's just these two buildings here. I think you can improve. I think you can put it higher, but I would have to go to the world settings while I'm not in the world, I believe. But yeah, I did cap it out already once because I had loads of other stuff in this world, but I had to delete them for PCU limit issues, but it's fine now. What now? What now? So I said that I wanted to have them in the ceiling, but what if we just had them like here on the floor? And how many connection points? Like, how big would our drone be? 6 would be awesome, but is that a stretch? Let's put containers here where they would go. Also, it would be a smaller connection point. Let's just use this cargo container here for now. It's fine. I've left these here on the side, like so, because I will put some detailing there. Also, it doesn't block away as much space. Speaking of blocking space, also, that's in the wrong spot.
Jonathan Tucker. This reminds me of a scene from a Star Wars movie with First Order TIE fighters being within alcoves just like those.
Yeah, they dropped down from the ceiling, right? I remember that. Also, I need to make another custom block. Yippee. But that's kind of the idea. I want to do exactly that. No, this is supposed to be a half block. Oh. Oh no. There we go. So, where does it start? It starts from there. Add it on both sides, or all the sides, I'd say. I should say. Is there by chance, I can't talk. By chance, is there anyone new in the stream? Maybe say hi if you are. Show yourself. Also tell me how your day has been. Also, if you want to ask what the hell we're doing here and why we're doing it, let me know and I will give you a little tour or whatever. Let's make a small drone, just to kind of put one in there. Because I already have the miner up here, so we should have a drone or two down there. So absolute
Josh
maximum
Reed.
would be
Self-shown. Just chilling.
shelf zone and just chilling. Gotcha. So you don't need a recap, if I understood correctly. But I mean, hello, Joss. Welcome. So, what do we start? Like, it's gonna be a cheesy drone because we don't even need to add a cockpit. We don't need anything. It's so stupid. We just need thrusters. Well, I'm gonna again use the light as a camera. But we do need an antenna because technically a drone needs to have an antenna. We need guns because it's gonna be a fighting drone. Let's say the drone has... Okay, hold on. Let's say the drone has 2 guns. I want to use this detailing, again, the spotlight. Where's the sticker? No. We don't want the sticker to be showing. Even though it is a warning sign sticker, but still. Not on my watch. Anyway. A very slim drone it will be indeed. I don't want to cover the... Yeah. Right there. Why don't we... Why don't we put thrusters there? Like so. So sideways thrust is always needed. Ah, there it is. So how I've done this usually. I'm sorry for the graphics, by the way. I know it's horrible right now, but we can put them back to high once I'm showing something. Like actually want to show something, you know?
Jonathan Tucker. Uncle Andy, you mentioned that you remember watching a Star Wars movie. What other Star Wars movies / TV shows have you watched?
I've watched all the Star Wars from episode 1 to 9. I've watched Mandalorian. What else Star Wars related content have I consumed? Damn it, I don't... remember now. What else? Shit. Also, I don't like that. Just have it be like so, maybe. Mandalorian, yes. And that was a very good one. I don't think I watched anything else. Hold on. Yeah, all the episodes, obviously. No, I haven't watched Row. What? No, hold on. What? Oh, I've watched Boba Fett, the series about Boba Fett. Oh, I need to watch the Obi-Wan Kenobi. Isn't that out in Disney Plus already? I think it is. So.
Jonathan Tucker. Yeah, been out for a couple months at least.
Yeah, I think that's maybe a good one, or at least it should be a good one. So this ship doesn't have any upwards thrust yet. I have an idea. Why don't we... hold on, what? Let's use this here. Oh. I need to keep this here for seeing that the drone doesn't become too big. Okay, now we have a connection point. Great. Because I wanted to do this. Like so. Of course the ship will need a gyro, so let's add in that since I remembered. Great. No, hold on. Yeah. I really have no idea where this drone is going to, like, what it's gonna end up looking like, but I'm just winging it. Totally winging it right now, so don't mind me. Oh yeah, it needs braking thrust too. Fuck. Why isn't there aerodynamics in space? Why don't things just fly? It just needs to be some kind of drone for now. Doesn't have to be anything spectacular, right? Let's oh, world save. Wait, where did I put it? Oh yeah. Let's do the same for the bottom. Right there, yes. I should be using symmetry, right? Why isn't Neo here? He would be reminding me of these things. Oh, you know what we... No, hold on. What would be rad? Can we make this work, though? That's the question. We absolutely can, and we'll make it work. Nope. Take that off.
Jonathan Tucker. This reminds me of the Ahsoka ship from the Ahsoka series. Who's Neo?
Neo is one of my viewers. A random guy whose real name I have no idea what it is. And he's the dude who always reminds me to use symmetry when I'm not using it. Nice lad. With the lowered down graphics, it's quite hard to see the shapes that I'm using. Oh, so yeah, this is no. Oh, no. I'm not familiar with the Ahsoka ship. I'll be honest here. So I don't know what you're referencing to. We need to do something here. what that might be? We'll see. Did we shut off the spotlights? No, I don't think so. Well, let's do all of that now. So we need to shut off the corner lights. The interior light should be red.
Jonathan Tucker.
20.
Sorry, not that ship. It reminds me of the Mandalorian fighter that spins.
I don't remember how that looks either. I'm sorry. Need to check it out. Yeah. Just smoothen this transition out. And just saying, I'm totally winging it here again. So don't get annoyed at me if it's not the best creation I've ever made. Well, to be honest, I just kind of wing everything that I do. So it's surprising if anything looks good at all. Oh my god. Sure.
Jonathan Tucker. I think it was the gauntlet or something. Anyway, what are your plans for the next few streams?
Next few streams are going to be more of this. More of, well, as I said, I want to start already making another module. I want to make new interiors. So those are gonna be the next few streams. So interior making, most likely. These thrusters look horrible when they are like that. What if they do come one up? Like that. Yeah, no, let's have it like that. I like it. That's better. We can smoothen this out. And is that necessary? Yeah, sure, that's our little drone now. It has a gyroscope, it has... it doesn't have sideways thrust. Fuck. Where do we put the sideways thrust? It looks like a Poseidon's the spearhead. Trident. It looks like a trident. A little. Oh no, where do we put... God damn it. This happens when you just wing something, right? That's floating. Gonna repaint this soon. Don't you worry. Take that off. I need... What is this one I'm holding? Okay. Nope.
Josh Reed. Would you say you draw inspiration from any particular sci-fi universe, or wing it all the way? Drones looking good, but will need a spot for the docking port when added to the game.
True. Good point. Do I draw inspiration? I think I do unconsciously. Or unknowingly. I think I do. Because of course, everything you create is influenced by something you've seen before. So I think I'm doing it unconsciously. Unconsciously is the wrong word. Unknowingly. I'm not unconscious when I'm doing these. Though, about to be. I put an all-nighter, for those of you who don't know yet. So it needs a connection point at the bottom. What's the smallest container size we have? Is it the one? Shit, it's not it. So okay. Well, can't we just do this for the time being? Oh, go there. You are in the way. Nope. Let's not do that. But what could that be? Well, I really do like the Star Wars, of course. What else? What else? It was a very good question, though. Jeez. I'm sorry, I'm really not good at answering it right now. What sci-fi universes are there that I've seen, at least? World save? There we go. Did I repaint something by accident? No, everything seems to be okay. So how big is it? We can't fly the ship, unfortunately, so. Yeah, that's not too big at all.
Jonathan Tucker. How is the Finnish weather this time of year? Star Trek? The Expanse? Halo? Mass Effects?
I've never watched Star Trek. I'm gonna be honest here. Never watched it. Halo, no. The Expanse, no. Because, like, what I've been doing, especially with these builds, is something that I can find from real life. And then we just add that little bit of sci-fi things to it. Like Space Engineer's way, you know? So, like, hold on. We don't have a really good example right now, but like all the corridor modules I've done, if we put them together, like I have done in my thumbnail pictures. Let me pull up a picture, hold on. Just 1 second, please. Okay, now you can see it. So, see, this is like the corridor modules put together. There's the intersection module and the endpoints. So, this looks like something that a real space station in the near future could look like, right? Because if we look like what space stations look in real life, they are something like this. I'm gonna pull it up as well, just a second. There we go. So, the thing that I just don't have with this is those solar panels. like those flaps. And when those are sent to the space, they are folded in like paper almost, how I would describe it. And then when they are, well, the whole thing is out in the space, they get released and like stretched out like so that they actually collect any energy from the sun. So I've not done that, obviously, because I don't think that looks good and doesn't really work well in Space Engineers. Though I could try and make a realistic space station design or whatever, but like that's some of the inspiration that I took. It was just from real life, honestly. And then just add that little bit of touch. But the touch of Space Engineers comes automatically because, well, we're playing Space Engineers, we're working with the shapes we've got, we're working with the blocks we've got, etc. So that's just kind of automatic. Now let's get back into the game. Let's look at our little drone here with better graphics. Mucho better. Side profile, I like it. Top profile, I like it. Though this, I don't like it quite enough though. Let's change back to dark gray. Let's fill it in a little, because now it looks like a mosquito, like it's too thin. Better for sure. Also what we can do here is just that. And like, okay, like another case where I draw inspiration from just real life was the rail cannon. The armor just, I mean, someone commented on my latest video about the turrets, and just bro went ahead and created the turret of a tank. Yes, exactly, that's what I did basically. The armor shape is like the turret part of a tank. So, though the rail cannon itself is very sci-fi with the coloring, especially like this transitioning light from dark red to light blue. But that just simulates the energy flow of the rail cannon in a way, like that. I don't know how to describe it well enough, but yeah. Also the armor stuff, well, okay, nowhere in real life does things have spaced armor that looks like this, obviously. Spaced armor is way more different in real life, but it does exist as well. Yeah, I take a lot of influence from real life, but I don't know, like, where this shape could be from. I've seen it other people use in Space Engineers. I've seen it in, like, if you just Google, like, sci-fi space station, sci-fi spaceships, or something like that, you will find this kind of shape. And that's the shape I wanted to use for the hangar, because it makes an awesome entrance. Ooh, we should change this. Also, why is my performance so good? Like earlier I was here and I had like 30 FPS, but now I'm 60 FPS. What if I head inside? Yeah, we're okay. We're back at 30, but it's like 37, 35, so it's a lot better than we had before. I don't know what I did, but it worked. Game's running better now. Can we, like... What's it called? A cockpit. Can we try and drive this? Yeah, we can. Let's just drive it in here quickly. Actually, before I do that, I should.
Josh Reed. The bumpy texture is that heavy armor? Also sharp-looking turret. Railguns fit any theme in my opinion.
The bumpy texture in the heavy armor? Yes, it's heavy armor. I really dislike it though. Like, this is too much. I've said it before and I will say it now. It just has thousands of nipples. And you're welcome, by the way. Now you will not get that out of your head. Yeah, I don't like the way this looks. It's too much. There's too many nipples. But I've tried to balance it out with using the light armor as well, but yeah. I wanted to make the turrets out of heavy armor mostly because they're turrets. Duh. Sorry, back to this. Little drone. Let's... Little Donna. That's your name. Little Donna. Let's see if it works. Nothing bugged out. Great. Oh, we can just place them here. Never mind, we can't. It's not aligned, but... Let's land them as well. Because we can. Should be locked. Yes, it is. It's awesome that I can just place this cockpit here. Oh, come on, let me... Okay, it doesn't let me get the camera outside. So let's just do this in first person then.
Jonathan Tucker. I think it's cool how you some of your stuff names, like your turrets in one of your shorts I saw. I almost never as I forget to.
Well, it was just the... it was just... Here's Johnny, and here's the girthy boy. Well, the girthy. The side turret doesn't have a name yet. But the... I will take name suggestions. So, please, if you have any, let me know. Also, I want to build my miner design from Space Engineers 1. And holy shit, I've just forgot the name of it. Hold on. What? No, I can't. I can't do myself like this. Earl! There we go. Earl the Miner. That's the name of the mining ship that I want to recreate from Space Engineers 1 to Space Engineers 2. Earl the Miner. Let's move this forward a little. There we go. Hey, not bad. We made some... Oh, they look menacing though. Imagine the underside of, like, you know, where those drones are located at. That's dark and you just see those red lights of them light up and then they fly out to attack an enemy. Jesus, that's menacing. You go over there. And you can go there too. That really looks scary. Just the landing gear having the green light makes it less menacing, but still. Do we want to make the same kind of neon lights we have at the top to the bottom? I don't know. I don't know. But also, by the way, about what I want to build next, why I want to make ships is because those are the only functioning things we have in the game. So that's why I want to make ships. Like stations, I can make them look cool, but I can't make them function. And that bums me out a little. So I want to rotate this block here. Because it looks horrible on this side. Oh. There we go. Because we were able to see these lines here. So I wanted to rotate the block. Is it the same case here? Yeah, I want to hide this. So that's why I deleted the block and placed it again. Such a small thing, but again, if we can avoid it, why not? That's the wrong side. That's the right side. What do we want to do here? Oh yeah, I wanted to first of all have a bit of a platform up here. Not much, just a little something. Oh, though, what we could have... Also, we're gonna need lights in here, but... Work in progress. Bear with me. Oh, actually, hold on. Another idea. Can we... Ooh, not really. There isn't much space. Though, no. It's just too big. Though, is it? Can absolutely do this. Could we? Tough. Tough. I really want to use this. Game, please. It would look good. I'm surprised I haven't, like, started sleeping yet on stream. And surprisingly, I'm not that tired either. Yeah, let's just go with the old idea. So that would be having the pipes, as we did before. That's not a pipe. Let's have the same one, so, or the same colors, so this would be not that red, this one. Jesus. There we go. So let's make this red. Hey, why is it? No, stop. Okay, and this other one, yellow. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that. I am clicking just on the pillar, but some kind of hitbox issue, I guess. Also, that's too low. Gotta have it at, that's 2, 3, 4. Well, is that? Yeah. That's too low. We need lights. So first of all, I want to add some lights in here. I know, I just made these catwalks and now I'm removing them, but it's fine. Okay, middle point there. But cool to see new people on the streams as well. I believe Jonathan, it's your first time here? And now there's 2 Jonathans watching my streams. So that's gonna be a little confusing, I think. Josh, I think I've seen you here before, I'm not sure. Again, there may be another Josh that has said something in the chat before, but man, just honest, I'm not gonna.
Jonathan Tucker. No, I was here in the last one.
Yeah, cause like I thought so. But I apologize. There's quite many of you already, which is awesome though. I love it.
Jonathan Tucker.
Now?
I was the one that said goodbye and said I would come to the next stream.
Right, you joined. You joined kinda last minute? Was it like that? Maybe. Anyways. What now? What now? What now? Do we want to have the... I need to look up the chat. Floodlights. Maybe? Let's copy it. Let's take this one. My control P isn't working. There we go. There could be a problem here. It's gonna copy the whole... Yeah, it's fine. It's gonna copy those beams as well now, but... Okay, we're just... No, hold on. Rethink this. We only take this part. good to me. Let's put you there for a second. Because I do want it to be hanging from the ceiling. Just check you out now. Let's go to the middle. So how does that connect? Very badly. There we go. So we're just gonna do this again. And put it, hold on, where do I have it? Between two, okay. So there. Almost. Oh, what? Where did I place this? Okay, in front, got it. No, no, hold on. What the fuck? A full block? Oh, that's the... So, just, okay, I'm struggling now. Because it's at the end of that block and in the middle. It is in the middle, just got it. I'm gonna place that there so we don't go too far accidentally. There we go. Bueno. Sorry, I forgot to answer the what's the Finnish weather like. It is, let me give you a weather update. It is -6 where I'm located. -6 feels like -12, so that's in Celsius, by the way. Let's -6 in Fahrenheit. Oh my god. -6 is 21 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's the temperature here. Quite nice. I like it when it's... Well, the worst winter weather for sure is when it's plus degrees, so water is melting. That's like the worst, because you get wet, and that's why you get cold, because you get wet. Other than that, if you're not getting wet, but you exercise outside, you get hot, then you sweat, and then you're wet, and then you're again cold. So it really sucks. The best is when it's on the minus side, like -1 to -10 degrees. That's like perfect. Also, I made a video about going outside and sleeping in that kind of conditions, and it was a fun video to make, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, though I was little not self-harming, but like, you know, I was a little suffering when sleeping out in the cold. But I did get a surprisingly good night's sleep, I'd say. But I woke up a lot during the night. Anyways. What now? We need to detail the outside somehow. We need to... Oh god, we need to do something. Also, we need to add turrets on this side. And I'm thinking like this is prime spot for the small turret on each side. So let's do that. Small turret with nest. Should we rename the blueprints to Johnny? How far can back? Okay, no. Let's go 2 blocks in. Like so. Two blocks in. Nice. Also, if there is, again, someone new in the chat, in the stream, well, consider saying hi and telling me how your day has been and telling me if you're a new viewer to my channel. And again, if you do like what you see here, subscribe and like the stream so that more people could tune in here. What we're doing now, for those of you who are new, we're making the hangar bay module for a space station. And on my right, here we have the living module. And these little bits with the solar panels, they are corridor modules, so just one of those that I've made so far. But, these are the big ones, the living module here in the middle, wow, and here's the hangar module, but that's in the process of building. It's under construction, that's what I meant to say. Also, I want to paint these beams light gray. I'm gonna put the volume of the songs a little higher. And we're gonna skip this song. And I'm gonna check how long I've been live for. Almost 2 hours. I thought I'd do a shorter shorter stream today, but this ended up being already longer than I planned it to be. But that's fine. That's totally fine.
Brad Fletcher.
Oh.
Good morning from Texas.
Well, good morning.
Looking good.
Good morning, Brad. From Texas. It must be a really early morning then, right? And thank you. I don't know if you just joined when I explained that what we're doing here. Tell me if you got the memo. What other detail might we add here? Also, yeah, okay, we have to. Now the music is too loud. I'm sorry. There we go. Now let's add the same kind of rails we have up top. Down here.
Josh Reed. Texas as well, DFW area. 2:30 a.m.
2:30? Okay, so you haven't just went to sleep yet. Got it. I myself pulled out an all-nighter building this hangar bay module. And this doesn't line up, hold on. I pulled an all-nighter to build this Hangar Bay module for today's stream, because I was on a roll. I didn't want to stop. And, yeah. Here we're continuing that. That's it.
Brad Fletcher joined right as you were talking about new viewers.
Oh, how lovely. That's a bit awkward, isn't it? Like, joining when someone's selflessly promoting himself. I'm surprised that you stuck by. Okay, there we go. But yeah, again, selflessly promoting myself. Do consider subscribing, because I am doing a lot of these builds now. I've made YouTube shorts about my builds, I've made videos about them, and I've been streaming the building process. Mostly, I do some stuff off stream. As I just said, I built the whole, well, almost the entire thing off stream last night. And started streaming at 9 AM, which was an hour and a half ago, to showcase what I've done. And here I'm kind of continuing it for a while now. This beam isn't in the right position. Let's fix that. How can I screw something so simple up? There we go. Well, at least that's working. I've actually never seen that pop up before, but thank you for the subscribe. That's great that that's working. It's the first time, I think. Or then everyone has subscribed when I'm ended my stream. I don't know. Anyways, we add the same spotlight detail here, so that it looks like it actually moves on the rail, that it actually has some kind of mechanism to it.
Josh Reed. YouTube had you on my front page, so you've done something to make the algorithm happy.
Yeah, certainly so, huh? YouTube algorithm is happy, I have viewers, then I'm happy. And YouTube algorithm wants to keep me happy, that's for sure. They don't want to see me angry. They don't want that golden retriever anger on their platform.
Jonathan Tucker. I'm actually surprised you aren't more popular. You have great thumbnails and great builds, and you are the only one I've seen that is live streaming building on SC2.
Oh, well. Well, I'm kind of a new streamer. And also a new content creator. I started 5 months ago. And just now started being very active. Well, I've kind of been active before as well, though just maybe video a week, video every 2 weeks. But now I've been almost streaming daily, some days even twice a day, and yeah, I've made a lot of Space Engineers content because I really like building in this game, and also what I build just, in my opinion, also looks good, so might as well keep doing it. I'm on a roll. What now? What do we have upstairs? Got it. And my chat isn't working. Hold on, let me refresh my chat. Luckily the TTS is working and it's telling me what you're saying. But yeah, I edited some shorts. 2 shorts. They were my first ever shorts, and I think they turned out pretty good. At least when thinking about the views they got. The other one is over 500 views, and the other one is like, what, 250 views now, I think. So they turned out pretty great, and they performed pretty great. Anyways, like, what do we do now? Do we just fix the entrance somehow? Do we do something similar with the solar panels, or is that just too much of them? Also, for those of you who are new here, my native language is Finnish. I'm from Finland, so don't expect me to expect me to stutter and just stumble my words completely. Pretty regular for me. And I see that, well, Brad, at least you're new here, so I might as well showcase this living module here again. We've been working for this for like a week, at least, and it's still not ready. A lot of the interior is missing. A lot, like the basic living quarters in this module upstairs. Though I have the interiors ready that I've made before, which are the bunk beds and the kitchen, and I could just lay them out here. So we got the kitchen. We have the little stove here with the air conditioning or whatever on top of it. A little control panel to use the kitchen from. The faucet. As that, I've used the handrail. And looks dope. Sink, there's just a catwalk down in the bottom. Woo. That's that. And then the bunk beds. Oh my god, rotation work. Thank you. The bunk beds, just bunk beds, honestly. Nothing crazy here. Again, use the rails at the end. Here's another battle panel, and then a catwalk at the bottom. That's about it. So some interior is already made, and I want to keep doing more interiors for future streams and future builds, because, well, I need to finish the interior of this whole thing, and it requires a lot of new ones, and I haven't made new ones because I've been focusing on the outside of this and kind of the layout on the inside here as well. Yeah.
Josh Reed. I feel like interiors are not worth the time until the survival update kicks off.
It's true, but it's cool for me to also test my limits on what can I do with the very limited blocks that I have, you know? Okay, and yeah, you guys might be wondering what the fuck is this? I wanted to make plants in this game. Like, we have the planter box or whatever it's called in SE1. I tried to make that, but I just couldn't. So I decided to, okay, what is like an open concept interior wall design where the plants are growing, and they kind of look like plants, sure, but I named the blueprint as artwork, and so it's an artwork now. Looks very cool. Also, there's a spotlight here at the top, which just creates this nice little highlight effect for the artwork. Yeah, anyways, moving back to the hangar bay. So on the outside, first of all, what I need to figure out later is
Brad
like,
Fletcher. LOL Minecraft bunk beds. You're doing modules or docking / connector or merge blocks in the game yet?
First of all, yes, they look like Minecraft beds. The old school ones, when they were just only red and white. And the modules, they are just connected without connectors or merge blocks or anything, because they're not in the game. But we can still connect these, and in the future we can continue connecting these because, well, we have, I believe we're gonna have the projector block, so I can just project one of my blueprints and then just weld it in, basically. But right now, when we're in the creative, we can just add these like so. Like another corridor, like let's make this corridor bigger. And okay, well, it takes a while to load in. That's for sure, because these are very detailed modules. That was surprisingly fast. But just like that, we can make it bigger. And that was my whole plan in this project. Make modules from which you can assemble your own kind of station in the layout you want it to be at. And in the future, I want to publish these in the workshop so everyone can use these, maybe modify them, and yeah. But I'm specifically doing these for everyone to use, and well, at least I hope people would be interested in using my blueprints in their builds and whatnot. I would be honored if people would do that. But I get what Joss said, that it feels kind of meaningless doing all this building now. Especially the interiors, when the blocks aren't functioning. I can't make functioning drones with conveyor systems, or even batteries are not in the game yet. Electricity just works in every single grid. No matter does it have a power source or not. Like, yeah, but I like making cool shit. And this is enough for me right now to enjoy this game, and yeah. But now it's just being a lot of me talking. And at the same time that I've been talking, I've been trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna work on next. But I don't think I think I'm not gonna work on anything. I think I'm gonna end the stream. Just showcasing through the hangar bay once more. We have these, I again forgot the name, hold on. Floodlights hanging down from the ceiling. They are functioning with a rail system here.
Jonathan Tucker. Do you watch any Space Engineers story series? Not sure exactly what to call them.
No, I don't. I don't consume a lot of Space Engineers content. Like, I didn't know what 07 was until someone popped in my stream and said 07. I was like, what is that? And I was like, oh, you don't know? Holy shit. No, I didn't know what it was, but now I do. So, 07 to all of you. Yeah, okay. Continuing, we have this controller station. We have the shaft where arrow tells where to go. We fly up to the next level. Identical on both sides, by the way. No interior here, no lights yet, but anyways, cool view. Wow, super awesome. Cool view inside the hangar as well. Let's go back down. We can go admire our cool ship from below as well, because Jesus, I'm stuck. Clang. Nice. We have little piping detail under the catwalks. Cool. Anyways, heading out. We have our small Johnny turret here with a little turret base and some extra armor On the outside, we have our girthy boy, the rail cannon, made it a turret base as well with some extra armor. Then, oh, another Johnny, hello Johnny. Yeah, we made on this stream now the drone, like an example drone, and this lower hangar area where the drones are located at. And again, more of these floodlights here at the top. This needs a lot of work though, like detailing wise, etc, etc. On the outside we have the solar panel detailing with the catwalks. Goes well with our neon light idea here. Tried to do it again with the railings, but they don't shine light as well as I hoped them to, so they don't really work that well as neon lights, but that's what I tried to do. What else? Not much. I think that's it. But this is what I did during the night, and it was like 6 hours of work, so be happy, guys. Anyways, please subscribe if you wanna see more of me building these. Again, I get it if you don't like streams, don't like watching them. I do make videos of my streams as well. I condense all the footage, etc, blah blah blah, you know. So yeah, consider subscribing, consider liking the stream, helps out a lot. I appreciate it. Also lets me know that you like what I do. But for now, I will say goodbye to everyone and see you next time.